Hi guys, this is Sona. If you're new to me, definitely hit that subscribe button below. Hit the bell notification so you know when I'm doing new videos. Today, I want to talk about switching up your mindset. A lot of people right now are just in the suffering state. They're constantly in the suffering state. They're worrying about everything, money, where they're gonna live, and it's hard times right now, no doubt about it. But when you are grateful for what you have now and you constantly focus on that, you open yourself a window for you to have more. So I want to, read something that I have not posted on Facebook. I stopped posting my blog stuff on Facebook because, you know, I feel nobody really appreciates it. I feel like I was just posting for nothing. So I stopped posting. I actually have somebody posting on my behalf. I post sometimes, but not. And I'm actually going to talk about social media in another video. Um, but I'm going to read you this so you can better understand what I mean. Um, we all want success and happiness, and I strongly believe that they are achievable, and it is. Our mindset and your belief system have an impact on your life. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. It has an impact on your life. And from how and what you think, how you feel, and reach to the things that you want happening around you. With that said, if you want to achieve a more positive life, you need to switch your entire outlook training of your mind to see things in a new light. How? Except that you need to adjust the way you think. One of the reasons it's difficult to change your mindset because you're used to the same thought pattern. You follow a specific thought pattern that you think is already set in stone. However, you have the power over your mind to change that. Um, the first step to change your mindset is to accept that your mind needs adjusting. And you can adjust your mind. I've done it. You can look at my videos and see how I've adjusted. You can even also see how I've adjusted my language because language is very important as well. Um, Basically, what you need to do is identify your negative thought patterns. And I have to say, I am so thankful for my coach for helping me with that. And I've actually been helping my clients out with that as well. So let me continue on reading. Not all thought patterns are negative. They are positive ones if you can keep when you want to change your mindset. Before you do this, you need to identify all the negative ones first so you don't fall into that trap again when you start that new mindset or you start those new thoughts. You have to remember that mindsets are formed due to prior experience, emotional milestones. In order to identify these negative thought patterns better, think about the mindsets you have when you weren't able to produce the results that you wanted. With that said, you're going to have to dig deep as you can to identify them. Let me tell you something. This is going to take some work. And if you're willing to go through this and you're willing to do the work, I guarantee it will definitely reward you. So, as you go along, pay attention to your thoughts. Notice when you hear a negative thought pop up and recognize how often it happens. It's likely to find you'll find that limiting thoughts have their things. Recognizing them is a huge step because that's when you start feeling with the change. Move from negative to positive. This is very important. When you're in the process of changing your mindset, it is not a 1 day miracle. Believe me, I wish weight loss was a 1 day miracle. And I'm actually in the process of working on my weight loss because they're telling me I have to do this. So I have to do this for my health. And believe me, I wish I could magically have me a stripper body. No, I'm just joking. Um, so it's going to be a work in progress. And I'm still a work in progress. As you acknowledge your negative thoughts and develop positive ones, you will still notice some random bad thoughts pops up. It is only natural. See, I told you, I still have bad thoughts. I'm not all positive. And if somebody else on social media, somebody's telling you they always think positive thoughts, that's a fucking lie. You would not be human if you didn't have some negative thoughts to pop up. Don't let them fool you that bullshit. So, what you can do is be mindful of your thoughts. When you're noticing you're spiraling into a pool of negativity, just like I just did a moment ago, and I had to call my coach, I had to text my coach. I said, I'm having a 911 moment. Um, so when you notice that you're spiraling into a pool of negativity, this is when you recognize them. When you recognize them, you can counter them easily with a positive thought. So when you're thinking negative thoughts, be mindful of them and counter them with positive ones. Do this every time it happens, and you'll be able to form a healthy habit. Get to know your why. As mentioned, changing your mindset would take a lot of work because you're going to need to break those old habits. That's why it's essential for you to understand why. Why are you doing this? What is the reason why you're doing this? Get a journal, write it down. I don't know if you can see in my background. I got two journals. I got one here and I have one there by the bottles of water. Um, so, um, you know, you got to understand your why. You need to understand why you want something to change in your life. For example, and I just mentioned this, why I want to lose weight. What my why is for my better health. I wouldn't be in this situation that I'm in with this kidney cancer if I didn't really take really good care of my health. So it's for me to live longer. And I actually, I did this survey, something that measured my health and my age. And even though I'm 49 years old, because of my health, they said I am like 57.1 years old because of my health, because my health is not good. And and it's my fault and I take responsibility. But you know what? We only have one body. If we don't have it, where we're going to live? So that is my why. It's for better health. Plus, I'm trying to be sexy. I'm trying to be sexy. I'm about to travel. I'm about to do a lot of shit. Um, so, I wanted to live a healthier life. So, and I want to look better in my clothes. I want to go back to my smaller clothes. So I have my whys for losing weight. I'm trying to be sexy, y'all. Since changing your mindset would take a lot of work, understanding why would make it even more meaningful. So you can write this on paper or notebook or whatever. Like I mentioned, the journals behind me. When your mindset is when your mindset is affected by a lot of factors, and one of them is the people you hang out with. Guys, I had to cut off some people. Seriously. And I'm actually going to do another video about cutting off people. I had to cut off a lot of people because I had to put in my journal. I want people who's gonna encourage my growth and not discourage my growth or talk negative or toxic or whatever. So you got to really watch who you hang out with, and that's a real important factor. This is not about putting the blame on someone because at the end of the day, it's still your choice to be with them. However, if your choices are more negative when you're with them, then it's best to reconsider the relationship. If you want to lead a more positive life, you'll need to be with the people who have a positive mindset too, especially if you will be with them a lot of times. There are quick and easy tips to train your mind to become more positive. But aside from that, I have one more thing that can pretty much impact your mindset. And basically, what can, really, really impact your mindset is, you know, journaling. When you start to have a negative thought, you can write those thoughts down too. And you can also turn around and reinforce that negative thought and change it into a positive one. That has worked so much for me. So I hope you like the tips I put into this video, and I'm just gonna close with that. So I will see you soon. If you're new to me, definitely hit that subscribe button below. Hit the bell notification so you know when I'm doing new videos. Definitely comment below and tell me where you're coming from or seeing me from, not coming from. Ugh, or where you're hailing from. and I will see you soon. Bye.